Hi Becky. So this is my video on how to do your eyebrows. So the first thing that I did was moisturized and I didn't do it on the camera because you don't need to see me do that. But when I moisturize it, it kind of mats down my existing eyebrows a little bit more, and it makes them, I don't know, like maybe a little bit more like accepting of the makeup. And then I grab a makeup remover wipe. I just use like Walmart brand makeup remover. And then I am very particular about my brush. It's an Anastasia. Oh, where's the camera? Anastasia 7B. It's got a chisel tip. I don't know how to make this. The makeup ladies on YouTube do this. And then it goes into focus, maybe? I don't know. It's got like a chiseled tip, which is really nice. And it's thinner, like the actual number of bristles is less. And on the other brushes that I've seen in the past, they're like really thick. But this is like an actual chisel tip. I wish I could show you. Maybe if I do this, you'll be able to see it. I don't know how to make you see this. There's my hand. So there's that. It's very thin, which is what I prefer. And it's Anastasia 7B. And it is, and then it's got like this and the brush. And it's like $18. It's expensive. It's probably the most expensive thing of makeup that I own. And then the stuff that I use is a pomade. It's brow pomade. And I use Maybelline. That worked last time, so maybe if I do it this time. Maybelline Tattoo Studio. And I use the dark brown one. What's it called? Black brown. And this, they have a bunch of different shades, but I use the black brown because I feel like I like a really dark, dramatic brow. So I wipe the brush with the makeup remover wipe. It usually grabs the pomade a little bit better, and it makes it more like malleable. So then I can do whatever I want with it. So I just kind of clean it and get it wet, basically, with the makeup remover wipe. And then I just take enough on the pomade bottle, like on both sides, to get enough to start. What I start with is like the body of my brows. So I will paint over here and paint over here outside of my real hair. And then I extend it further down than I normally do as well, or than what grows. And the reason for that is like my brows don't grow close enough together. And then if they do grow close enough, they're like patchy in those spots. So then I'll just wax them until they get to like an okay spot for me to start, for it to look like actual brow. And then with the pomade, I like bring them closer together. So the first thing that I start with is just doing the body. And I just trace along where the hair is growing. I don't go outside of it really until I'm ready for those spots. So here we go. Then I grab a little bit more. And then if the pomade starts to seem kind of like thick or something, I'll use more of that makeup remover wipe to make it thin again, kind of. And then I do this brow. And I just trace. And then when I'm done with both of these, if I notice one of my brows are not even, this one is thicker than this one. So then I'll go underneath this one and add a little bit more to like match it with this one. Cause you can always add more, but it's hard to take away when you have like a naturally thick brow on the side and then an accidentally waxed thinner brow on this side. I also mess up a lot. So I keep that makeup remover wipe handy for a reason. So I went really kind of close to the edge there. Keep going. And then I wait until I've used it quite a bit to do that last swipe down, because I notice if I have more on, that last swipe down is not as like pointed. It's usually like a blunt kind of a thing. So I'll drag it all the way through my eyebrow. And then when I'm right here, I do like one quick swipe down. And that gives me the pointed kind of look there. And I already did mess up. So then I take my handy dandy remover wipe, which is my best friend in everything. And I kind of do that a little bit. That looks better. And then I'll clean off my brush again because it's starting to get gunky. And then I go back in. Real makeup ladies are going to hate me because of the way that I do my makeup. They're going to say like my technique is off and that I'm telling you to do everything wrong. But this is how I do it. And I like the way my brows look. And I've gotten compliments on my brows. So I don't care. Keep going. And like I said, this usually takes me about 5 or 10 minutes in the morning, but because I'm like explaining everything very slowly, I messed up again. Because I'm explaining everything very slowly, like it's gonna take me longer. So then, can you still see me? Maybe not. Okay, I'll go this way. And then, so to shape like this part of my brow, the kind of inside tip, it depends on how angry I want to look. If I want to look angry, I will go kind of heavy on the top and then slant it down. And that looks a little bit more like angry. If I want to look more friendly, then I go, then I take some off the top a little bit. And then it looks a little bit softer. I don't know, I got this weird little, there. I'm nervous. If I want it to look softer, then I kind of fill it in more. But I always like this kind of more dramatic, like smaller on the bottom and then it goes up on top. All right, so that's my first one all the way done. And then I'll go over to the other side. I'll clean off my brush again because it's getting gunky. That's the problem with this pomade is like I clean my brush a lot and I feel like I waste a lot of product on this, but it also like these pomades before they get they'll get dry before I'll use it all up. I just noticed that I don't like this brow. So my problem right now, and it might look fine to you, is that this goes up and then it goes down and then it goes up again. And I like this area to be very straight across and then the curve. So I'll go through with my makeup remover wipe and kind of just try to even it out a little bit. I don't want to make it much thicker, so I don't want to fill in that area. I'll do a little bit maybe. Can you still see me? I feel like I keep going out of the camera. There. Yeah, that looks fine. It's good enough. Okay. That's what I say. Every time I'm done with my makeup, every single day, I say, good enough. Okay. Go on to the next brow. And then, so this brow is always harder to do because it is my left brow. and I do it with my right hand. So I always have to do it like, so it always looks a little bit different. But your eyebrows are like your boobies. They're twins, not they're sisters, not twins. So they aren't going to match ever. But you just got to make them look interesting enough that no one really cares. Or you have to care that nobody cares. I mean, you have to not care that anybody cares. Man, I'm going to have to redo this whole video. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to send this to you the way that it is. I'm actually going to post it on YouTube, and then people can watch it, and that is stupid of me, but okay. Keep going, Martha. You can get this done. So I drag it all the way through, and then I do my swipe. Got a nice tip. Then I have a problem too that my eyebrow hair is very long, so I actually trim it with like scissors and a comb, and then that makes it easier to draw on essentially. So I always feel really feminine when I do that. You know, I'm a lady, so I trim my eyebrows with scissors and a comb. It's a very feminine thing to do. I am cleaning this off again. In this pomade, you don't need to use a lot. Ever. I don't know if you can hear my kids fighting, but I'm not going to do anything about it. Oh dear. This is like the worst makeup tutorial ever to exist, but you asked for it, Becky. You asked for it. You wanted this. So it's happening. You're not going to learn anything. I bet half of this has been out of frame. I Googled for like an hour and a half how to do this, like how the YouTubers do it with their cameras and they're connected to their computers and blah, blah, blah. And I just said, F it. I'm just going to use my phone. And then I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and then I'm going to send Becky the link to the YouTubes. And I'm going to say, here you go, Becky. This is for you. Martha being an idiot. Because you don't get enough of that at work. So those are my eyebrows. That's how I put them on. Am I out of focus? What is it focusing on? Look at me. I don't know. So then the last thing that I use is this Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt Gel Mascara. It's a mirror image, but you can look at your phone in the mirror and read it that way, or you can just listen to my words. So this is a clear gel, and this keeps it on. This will keep it on for like a day and a half. So usually in the morning, all I have to do is like redo maybe these inside tips a little bit, like fill them in if I've been like smushing my face into my pillow. And then put the gel sculpt on again, because I don't wash my makeup off. And then I was just going to show you how I do my eyeshadow as well, for funsies. So my first makeup grown-up purchase is the James Charles eyeshadow palette. And I freaking love it. This is all of the colors that you get. You can see the colors that I use. Not very many. So, the color that I use the most is called Artistry. And then I use, or I use a lot of Cape Cod. That's pretty much it. I'll use Artistry here with you. And then I use Cape Cod to do, well, okay. So I use Cape Cod on like the main part of my eyes, and then I use Artistry in the corner. And again, the real makeup people, the makeup police, are going to be so mad at me. They're going to come and arrest me. So, Cape Cod is this really pretty like green. And I put it on the whole lid. Like that. Okay. And then I put it on the whole lid again. Because most days your eyelids should match. Some days they won't, and that's okay. But most days you should make an effort to have your eyelids match. Now, I always mess this up. Boop. Boop. Oh, look at my veins. Gross. Okay. Focus. And then, oh, I didn't tell you what brush I used. I don't know. It's pink and it's got two ends to it and I don't know. It doesn't matter. And then also this one, that doesn't matter either. It's a little bit thinner and it's got like more of a thingy. And then I use the Artistry and I put that in the far corners. Oh, I don't know. I have to look in the mirror, not in the camera. God, Martha, calm down. Calm down, Martha. Okay. So this goes like that. And then this is how I get like my mermaid eyes that everybody says at work. It's mermaid eyes. So that goes in the corner. That goes in the corner. Clean that up a bit. And then my eyeliner that I use is $1 at Target. And it's called ELF eyeliner. I don't know. It's $1. And I just kind of sprinkle that under my eye a little bit. But I'm not super like picky about it because all I want to do is kind of darken those lashes. And because I have eyelash extensions, I don't use mascara. So I just kind of darken the lashes and then like rub it. And then I'll do the next one. Oh my God, I make stupid faces. Don't make stupid faces, Martha. You're viral now. Okay. There. Okay. Now I catch the things that I'm going to fall. And then I kind of brush my eyelashes a little bit to kind of get the excess like sparklies off of them because I don't want any eyeshadow on them. I just want them to be black lashes. And then I'm done and I'm ready to go to work and be a nurse. Okay, so I'll just like close my eyes for a little bit and shut up. So that's how I do my makeup every day. This video is 19 minutes long. It doesn't take me 19 minutes. It takes me like 10 or less to do my makeup. But that comes with a lot of practice. So I get a lot of crap from people for wearing makeup and other people don't want to spend their time doing it. And that's absolutely fine and more power to you. But I like the way that I feel and the way that I look when I wear my makeup. And, it doesn't take much time out of my day. So I don't put any skin products on. I don't wear any kind of anything. Maybe a little bit of highlighter if I want to feel extra shiny, but I don't do any kind of contouring or, foundation or anything like that. I just do this. And my lips are super shiny because they're super duper chapped, like grossly chapped. And so I put chapstick on. Okay, bye.